The winds are picking up rumors that the crypto darling FTX may be close to insolvency, with the rumors fueled by their biggest competitor, Binance. So is there trouble in crypto paradise? Is the mother of all storms about to rip the markets apart? We'll find out in about 10 minutes, because it's time for Chico Crypto. Yeah, to begin the week, the crypto news cycle started with a bang. Monday, the founder of Binance, CZ, tweeted, "As part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly 2.1 billion USD equivalent in cash, BUSD and FTT. Due to recent revelations that have came to light, we have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. We will try to do so in a way that minimizes market impact. Due to market conditions and limited liquidity, we expect this will take a few months to complete." Wow, Binance is liquidating its FTT position as certain revelations have come to light, and CZ really takes a stab at FTX's FTT coin by saying it has limited liquidity. Basically, they believe it's a shitcoin in the midst of a liquidity crunch. But then CZ ups the ante, tweeting on the same day an even further explanation. He said, "Liquidating our FTT is just post-exit risk management, learning from Luna. We gave support before, but we won't pretend to make love after divorce. We are not against anyone, but we won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs. Onwards." Whoa, he compares FTT to Terra Luna. He talks about making love after divorce, kinda weird, but then gives the reason of why they liquidated. He said, "We won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs." He's accusing SBF of lobbying in Washington with a political agenda against Binance. I wonder if there could be any truth to that. Well, if you didn't know, Binance is having some legal troubles within the United States, and those troubles involve a certain regulator. Back in March of 2021, it was announced Binance was being probed by the CFTC, and then later in the year in September, it was found out that the investigation was expanding to examine possible insider trading. Binance is in hot water with the CFTC. I wonder if SBF is cozy with that regulator. Well, a top CFTC official is Commissioner Caroline Pham, who was sworn in this year, and she wants crypto under her watchful eyes. Just after she got the job, she announced her department was best suited for regulating cryptocurrency. They had the authority and precedent to police the crypto markets. But also around this time, she met with and took a photo with a certain someone, Sam Bankman. Although if we go to Sam Bankman's tweet about the photo with Commissioner Pham today, we can see the commissioner has suspiciously deleted the photo. But Sam still spills the beans of what was going on. Really excited to work with the commission. I wonder why she deleted the tweet. Well, FTX's relationship with the CFTC has blossomed since then. In May, Sam got to pitch the CFTC for his company's proposal to directly clear transactions in derivatives, cutting out industry middlemen in an overhaul to derivative trading. Then, just last month, more news dropped regarding FTX's proposal, with the chairman of the CFTC giving it words of support. From the article, "The application process seems to be going well so far," said Zach Dexter, the CEO of FTX US Derivatives. But that's not all. In September, FTX US Derivatives deepened their political reach by adding ex-CFTC Commissioner Jill Sommers to the team. And the article says, according to Sommers, FTX US Derivatives aimed to become the most regulated digital asset exchange in the world. She said the board would work closely with regulators, suggesting discussions with the CFTC and others within the United States government. Jill says FTX is in discussions with the CFTC and others within the US government. Could this be the lobbying Binance was alluding to? Could this be FTX maneuvering themselves into a position as the main US crypto derivative provider while throwing Binance under the bus? Well, regarding FTX's maneuvers, Goldman Sachs is eyeing making a derivatives deal with FTX, and they aren't the only ones. From the article on their deals, Brett Harrison, the president of FTX's US arm, said, "We have multiple FCMs, futures commissions merchants, already committed to integrating technologically with the exchange. There are several large ones you can probably name. Goldman is one of the FCMs in talks with FTX. FTX is in talks with the futures commissions merchants to become their platform provider. I wonder why. Well, FTX is really close to getting the approval needed to trade crypto perpetuals in the United States. In August, someone tweeted at Bankman, "Sam, I'm really happy for you and everything, but I'm gonna need some US perps or some effective altruism from you. Trying to make it all back here." Of which Sam replies, "Working on it. Just submitted another 1,000 pages for FTX US derivatives application. The CFTC knows their stuff, but is really thorough." So Sam has gotten real closey and close to the US regulator. And Sam has even thrown shade at CZ regarding his inability to get close to US persons of power. Just over a week ago, Sam tweeted this at CZ. "Excited to see him, CZ, repping the industry in DC going forward." He is allowed to go to DC, right? Of course, Binance and CZ is not gonna like this. They would come and bring the hammer down, right? Of course they did. First, CZ used economic warfare to respond. In June of this year, Binance announced Bitcoin trading with 0 fees, which they expanded in August to include Ethereum. Thus, CZ was starving FTX of revenue with the 0% fees, attracting volume from FTX to Binance. Then CZ went for the jugular by publicly taking to Twitter to announce he was dumping their token and to spread the rumors of insolvency. This caused a contagion of fear from FTX users. By yesterday morning, in just 3 days, the exchange saw $6 billion in customer withdrawals, which prompted the exchange to eventually halt withdrawals. Even with the problems FTX was facing, SBF was saying everything was fine and dandy. He tweeted on Monday, "A competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine, assets are fine," with some details below, but then he even says, "I'd love it at CZ Binance if we could work together for the ecosystem." Well, it seems Sam got what he wished for, as yesterday Binance and CZ shocked the crypto world by announcing an acquisition of FTX. CZ said, "This afternoon, FTX asked for our help. There is a significant liquidity crunch. To protect users, we signed a non-binding letter of intent, intending to fully acquire FTX and help cover the liquidity crunch. We will be conducting a full DD in the coming days." But then Mr. Bankman even tweeted about it, admitting that there was a serious liquidity crunch on the FTX exchange. But at the bottom, we get a very important detail. Sam says, "Note that FTX US and Binance US, 2 separate companies, are not currently impacted by this. FTX's US withdrawals are and have been live. It's fully backed 1-to-1 and operating normally." Sam gets to keep FTX US and FTX US derivatives, which he has been going all in with lately, while Binance gets FTX and its international operations. But what's really interesting is after the acquisition was announced, Sam's pals at the CFTC announced they would be monitoring it closely. Now everyone thinks CZ is playing chess while Sam is playing checkers, but I think it could be the other way around. I believe Sam is luring CZ into a CFTC trap. Just last month, Reuters put out a significant investigative piece on Binance titled "How Binance CEO and Aides Plotted to Dodge Regulators in US and UK." And the summary of the article says, "A plan to insulate itself from the SEC, a backdated document, an exodus of compliance staff, the world's biggest crypto exchange and its billionaire founder swerve scrutiny by regulators," Reuters found. Now there are signs the strategy is fraying. Regulators are zeroing in on Binance as the walls close in on them, and the regulators want a certain something. From the article, the US Justice Department had been pursuing a money laundering investigation into Binance. seeking extensive records on Binance's policies and the conduct of Zhao and other top executives. They are looking for records and internal documentation on Binance. What better way to get documentation than to investigate an acquisition between two of the world's largest crypto exchanges? CZ was taking the bait, and it looks like he was taking it even further. He said he won't accept the deal with FTX unless FTX US is a part of the package, aka Binance would be acquiring an American company, and they would obtain all the legal derivative volume within the United States. But that would give regulators an open door into Binance's records. But I think CZ figured this out. We can see Binance decided to back out of the deal. So, is Binance going to buy? Is FTX royally fucked? Well, don't miss any news this week, cause the story isn't over. Cheers, I'll see you next time.